All eyes are now on Singapore as the most awaited meeting of President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un is set tomorrow. But on the eve of the summit, North Korean and U.S. officials hold last-minute talks. Maryjo Maleriado is live from Singapore to tell us why. Maryjo, go ahead.
Yes, Diego. U.S. President Donald Trump expresses confidence on Monday that his historic summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong Un in Singapore could work out very nicely as officials from both countries meet to narrow differences on how to end a nuclear standoff on the Korean peninsula. Kim and Trump arrive in the tropical city-state on Sunday for the first ever face-to-face meeting by leaders of two countries that have been enemies since the 1950 to 1953 Korean War. With gaps remaining over what denuclearization would entail, officials from both sides held 2 hours of talk to push the agenda forward ahead of Tuesday's summit. In a press conference at the Istana, United States Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said the ultimate objective of a historic summit with North Korea had not changed, and the United States was eager to see if North Korea was sincere about denuclearization.
The ultimate objective we seek from diplomacy with North Korea has not changed. The complete, verifiable, and irreversible denuclearization of the Korea Peninsula is the only outcome that the United States will accept. Sanctions will remain until North Korea completely and verifiably eliminates its weapons of mass destruction programs. If diplomacy does not move in the right direction, and we are hopeful that it will continue to do so, those measures will increase.
President Trump met with Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong at the Istana for bilateral talks ahead of his historic meeting. Mr. Lee also hosted a working luncheon for Mr. Trump and his delegation. At the lunch, Mr. Trump expressed optimism for Tuesday's meeting with Mr. Kim and also thanked his Singapore hosts for their hospitality. Lobster bisque, beef tenderloin, and ice cream were on the lunch menu. And there were also an early birthday cake for Trump, who turned 72 on Thursday. Kim, meanwhile, remained ensconced in the heavily guarded St. Regis Hotel, where he is staying. There was also no sign of his sister, Kim Yo-jong, who accompanied him to Singapore. Trump and Kim are staying in separate hotels in the famous Orchard Road area of Singapore, dotted with high-rise luxury apartment blocks, offices, and glittering shopping malls. Traffic was held up in the steamy midday sun, and scores of bystanders were penned in by police when Trump went to meet Lee. And that's the latest live here from Singapore. Back to you, Diego.
Thank you for that report, Maryjo Maleriado, live from Singapore.